Week 6 and an introduction to promotions for Marketing 2085. Here's our agenda, and this should be a good agenda to kind of kick off your understanding of promotions and what's involved in it. So here's what we're going to consider. Promotions or marketing communications, we'll define that. We'll look quickly at integrated marketing communications, or IMC, and then a very common term that you need to understand, the marketing mix and the components of the marketing mix. So here's our definition of marketing communications, or advertising is probably what you thought your course was going to be about when you took a marketing course. And advertising is definitely part of it, but it's not the only part. It's just an element, and it comes kind of toward the end after you've got a product developed and your target market defined and the positioning all wrapped up and ready to go. But the whole goal of market communications, and in any form, is to communicate value to the target market. Now, it kind of shifts between, or it's along a continuum of inform, persuade. So, and at certain times you're going to do more informing and less persuading, and vice versa. It just depends upon, there's a thing called a product life cycle. Like during the introductory phase, we wanted just to get our name out there, so to speak, or people know about us. That's more on the informing. The persuasion part comes when we make our case that we're actually selling. So that's sort of the difference between the two, and it's really not a difference with the real true distinction, as inform and persuade has both elements in them, but it's just a good way to kind of make sense of out of this. Remember the other P's and positioning. Communications does not, or advertising does not exist by itself, kind of out there in the ether. It is directly connected to the product's features and benefits, the pricing and the signal of value, where and how the product is distributed. Communications just tells the story, the value proposition, or why people should buy, why the target market specifically. Integrated marketing communications, this is a consistent proposition across media, or value proposition. So whether we're using print media, radio, TV, internet, social media, skywriting, smoke signals, you name it, whatever media we're using, or the pipe or conduit, the transmission, we're going to deliver the same market message, or message to the market, and that value proposition remains consistent. It's sort of like one of my favorites, I think, is BMW, the automobile maker. They've got a brand mantra. Every ad you see, read, or hear from them is going to, at the end, for sure, is going to state the ultimate driving machine, which is BMW. Now, that's a pretty big statement. You better be able to back that up. But that's their integrated style. So if it's a radio spot, they're going to say it. If it's a TV spot, they're probably going to say it and print it, and so on. So IMC is just that consistency, because we need that in order for the market to learn what we want them to learn and know what we want them to know, and to act in the way we want them to act. Let's continue on. The marketing mix, these are just our choices, sort of the tools at our disposal to communicate with the target market. So strict advertising, which is paid promotions, sales promotion, which gives the market a reason to buy, or a motivation, such as coupons and sweepstakes and things like that. Personal selling, which is part of, it's a communications tool, the ultimate, really the most powerful communications tool, most expensive though, per person contacted. An ad can talk to, or speak to, or connect to millions, if not thousands of people a day, whereas personal selling is much more limited in scope. Very powerful though. That's why it's used to great effect in business-to-business markets. Public relations is advertising, but it's unpaid advertising. So a PR spot might show up when you're doing you're promoting an expansion of a product. So Apple gets really good PR value out of their new product developments because media picks it up, because they have an audience too that would be interested in that. So PR is unpaid advertising. And then direct marketing, where we speak directly to the target market via the internet, catalogs, direct mail, and that type of thing. So that's the marketing mix. So those are sort of the foundational concepts in marketing and promotion specifically.